Bengals, Saints, Cub Sports. We welcome you to New Orleans, Louisiana.
We got a crossover conference game about to kick off here. Any thoughts before kickoff, Phil?
Well, these two teams don't know each other very well. Well, you know what happens? You get surprised. A lot of big plays. This will be fun to watch.
And with that kick, we're underway. And the Bengals come out in a two tight end set. The Bengals from the 27. He's going to be tackled right around the 37.
Bernard's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
First down and 10. Will go ground. The tackle is made at the 40-yard line. One of the most dynamic players in the National Football League is wide receiver A.J. Green.
Jim, you're right. He is dynamic, one of the best in the NFL, tall, fast, and can make every catch. A.J. Green is one of the best.
Second down here after that run play.
The Bengals lined up, bunch formation.
Ball is out. Recovery by the offense. That brings the play to an end.
What a lucky break this time. They fumbled, but they recover it and maintain possession.
NFL teams, the offense, every single day they work with anybody that's going to handle the football. How to hold it, he didn't do a good job that time. That's why he fumbled.
And he comes down. No, the defender tips it out.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
Cooks is going to take this one from the 22. That picks up 11. First down at the 33. They're going to run it on the toss. Gains 11.
Ingram's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
First down here after the run. Double tight end formation. Cooks is going to pull in the bullet pass. They come to the line of scrimmage. After the long gain, let's see what they do here.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Atkins in his face and takes him down.
You're talking about a bonus. When you get a defensive tackle that can get in the backfield and sack the quarterback, that is something special. Great job that time by the big D tackle.
Coming to the line at the 45.
Breeze from the shotgun. Looking long to Colston, and they can't connect.
Colston's really hit hard that time. And I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
The Bengals lined up in the nickel. Breeze in shotgun formation.
The hit knocks the ball out, incomplete.
Colston's one of those guys. If he drops a pass or makes a mistake on the field, he doesn't make excuses. He knows no matter what the circumstances are, if you get your hands on the football as a receiver in the NFL, everybody expects you to make the catch.
It'll be a touchback.
The Bengals bringing their offense onto the field. It wasn't a very productive possession for them last time out, partner. They ended up punting.
Well, you know what it was? It was a good filling out process. So they got some knowledge by watching the defense and what defenses they tried on them. So you got to take advantage of that knowledge and come out here and make some plays.
First down at the 20. He'll pick up 7 this time.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Second down, 3 for the first.
And the catch is made by Giovanni Bernard.
Well, we see it more and more. Football thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
Third down now.
The Bengals at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation.
Marvin Jones makes the catch.
The Bengals will go for it here on fourth down and short. The Bengals approach the line, and they're going with their jumbo.
Heartbreaking for the defense right now.
First down here.
Back here to start quarter 2. We are deadlocked right now in a game that has...
First down on the way.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. And that's a gain of 9.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Second and short following the run.
Dalton's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. And he'll hand it off to the fullback.
Gets about 9 on the play.
First down at the 49. And it's caught by Marvin Jones.
First down coming up. They're back at 38-yard line.
Coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
Here, 46 formation.
Mohamed Sanu is the receiver. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
Oh, we got us a nice drive going here, Jim. Another first down. They are just making one solid play after another and just marching down the field.
Dalton's now completed 4 in a row. Dalton's lined up. 2 tight ends set.
First and 10. Hills handed the football. Vaccaro on the tackle.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go. And they stopped him for a short gain.
This has been a long drive so far. Second and 6. Touchdown, Cincinnati. About halfway through the second quarter now, and that touchdown gives them the lead.
Yeah, nothing like a positive drive, just like we saw there, Jim. And it's here midway in the second quarter. They found a way to finally get in the end zone, take the lead. Good job by the offense.
The Saints getting set to return the kickoff.
Cooks is going to test the coverage here. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Saints stalled on their last drive, forced a punt. So now the offense comes back out onto the field.
Yeah, they're coming back out. They lack confidence, and I understand why. They came out, couldn't get anything done. The defense was flying around making the plays. They got to change the tempo of this game.
Toss to the outside.
And Ingram's marked down at the 27th.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
This will probably be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
And now here's the toss.
Space to work.
Halftime is coming up, but first we reach the 2-minute warning. The line of scrimmage, the 48.
First down following the long play.
Brandon Cooks makes the catch.
Situations you go over so many times in practice and training camp. Know what's going on the offensive side, how to preserve time. Good job that time by the offensive player. Get out of bounds and giving his team more chances to get it done here in the first half.
Second down and 2. And it's knocked down. On the way, third down.
The Bengals with a nickel look here on defense. Gets the handle here. Picks up about 2.
They're able to move the chains after that last run.
Managing that clock, such a big deal in the NFL. That's why they're hurrying up. Don't use that timeout. Keep those timeouts because that is going to maybe give you a chance to win the game. I like this decision by the coach to go with the hurry-up offense here late in the first half. You can't be worried about making mistakes. Sometimes you got to be aggressive.
At the 33. Drew Brees has it under center.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
The Bengals defense now is going to go nickel.
The wide receiver shifting around in motion. The Saints take it from the 33.
Pass is intercepted. That's a big-time play right there, Phil. The interception virtually assures they'll be holding the lead at halftime.
Absolutely. Big-time play by a big-time player. He read the quarterback, got in position, and made that interception.
The Bengals come to the line in a tight game here in the second quarter. The score's 7-0. tough spot here on second down. The Bengals line up, split backfield. Dalton's back in shotgun formation. Jumps high and comes down with it. The Bengals signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. First down here. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Sanu makes the grab. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
The best way to get more plays in before the end of the first half, go to the hurry-up offense. Nice job of it.
And intercepted. Well, the offense hasn't made any plays today, but their defense just came up with a big one. And let's see if the offense can produce something before halftime.
Yeah, good job by the defense. No question about that. For the offense, man, I don't know what to tell you except just wake up. Show some emotion out there, and that will help you get out of this shutout.
First down at the 19. Running room. Breeze will slide here and into play.
It's not as easy as it looks. That quarterback, good job of sliding before he takes the hit that time.
It's second down and 3. Intercepted by Reggie Nelson.
Still powering ahead. What a time to throw a pick, Phil. This defense, though, has really stepped up today.
Yeah, it has. It has stepped up. But, you know, I'll just say this about the offense, that interception. You've got to understand where you are in the game, when to be careful, and that was not the time to take a chance.
Quarters formation here for the defense.
Dalton's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Sanu with the catch. That's his 3rd catch of the day. The Bengals use another timeout here, and they have 1 left.
They come to the line, and it's first down. Playing press coverage to the outside.
Hill takes his spot in the backfield. And give that reception to A.J. Green.
After that grab, it's now second down and 2.
They're trying to confuse the offense here. Look at everybody crowding the line of scrimmage.
And the offense will call a timeout.
Should be what we call a gimme.
And he put through for 3. The first half is complete. Larry Ridley is ready to take things over back in our studios. And you're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
The second half is officially underway.
Cook.
The Saints are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them a short game.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second.
Breeze got it in the gun. It's caught by Cooks.
So they get the reception, but it's not enough to move the chains. Third down coming up.
The Saints need to get to the 34 for a first down. And he's going to be dropped. And that's a 3 and out for the offense. The Saints will punt the football. Jones got it now. Bush is there that time for the tackle. That return's good for about 6. The Bengals come out to open up the second half, and they were hitting on all cylinders in the first half, Phil.
Yeah, be smart here in the second half, Jim. When you start out, just find out what the defense is thinking, and once you get a feeling about what they're going to do, then you start taking some chances.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Hill's going to take the handoff now. Second and 9 coming up. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. The Bengals have it at the 34. Makes the play one-handed.
Well, the defense, they give up a first down there. They're behind. They just can't sit back there and keep bending. You got to take some chances. Go on the offensive, on the defensive side, and just make things happen.
First down at the 46. Trying to plow ahead. Hill's met after a gain of 8. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry. The line of scrimmage is the 38-yard line. Second down, 2 to go. Dalton over to Eifert.
There are so many players down in the NFL that are good. How about this tight end? He has got so much talent. That time he hauls in the pass, it just makes it look so easy.
Dalton's now completed 4 in a row. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
He's got the catch.
Well, the only thing I can say about that play, it was better than an incompletion. The quarterback gets the completion, and they pick up a yard or 2. The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
Second down and 6. Hills met at the 16.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw at that time they stopped the play for a short gain.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Dalton will take it from the gun. He'll throw it over the middle.
The Bengals go with the pass that time on 3rd and short. The defense was ready, and they stopped the pass. Now we have a 4th down situation.
Offense still on the field here on 4th down, needing 3 for the first. Andy Dalton will be under center. And it's a catch by Eifert. He's brought to a halt.
First down by the offense inside the red zone. Can the defense show them something different here and keep them from scoring a touchdown?
Dalton's completion percentage, 80% on the day. The Saints out now in a 4-6 formation.
The defensive line saw something the offense is doing. Look at them all shifting to the right.
Tackle made by Bird that time.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
The Bengals will come to the line, trying to put together a scoring drive here in the fourth.
Second down now. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
Final quarter underway now with this snap. Hill's tackled down after a gain of 2.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
This long drive continues.
The Saints slowed up the box, going with the 46 defense.
Good job by the defense, all shifting inside. They're expecting to run up the middle.
The Bengals are in the end zone for the touchdown.
Finding the end zone for the second time.
The Bengals for the point after.
And the extra point is good.
The Saints getting set to return the kickoff.
Cooks is going to start his return. The Saints offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You're putting us back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest.
Tight ends in motion here.
When linebackers move around like this, you know what it means? Nothing. Confusion's nobody.
Jones is there to take him down.
Here in the fourth quarter, and you're down on offense, it takes courage to call that running play, and it backfires. That time they run it, they only pick up a few yards.
Second down following the run. They bring in the extra tight end. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
The football sits at the 42-yard line.
This play set up by the long gainer.
Breeze is going to take it from the shotgun.
Looking across the middle for a gain of about 5.
The defense is going to play conservative in situations like this. They have a lead here in the fourth quarter. They'll give up those short throws.
Breeze completion percentage, 50% on the day. Should have had it.
Jim, you look at drop passes in the NFL, it's almost always for the same reason. They take their eyes off the football, the receivers, just before it gets there. And when you do that, that little bit of lack of concentration will cause you to drop the pass.
Third and 5 following the incompletion. The Saints come out with a split backfield. Breeze from the shotgun. He's got the catch. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, the quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
First and 10. Mark Ingram with the reception. And gains maybe 4. No time to waste. They hurry to the line. The Saints from the 27. Pulls it in. Spillers met at the 23. The Saints take it from the 23. Catch made. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Good job by the offense getting in the red zone. Now you're down some points. You got to find a way to score a touchdown.
They're going to the hurry up. Back to the line. Breeze connects with Colston. Two minutes remaining in the game.
breaking huddle at the 12-yard line. Ingram lines up in the backfield.
Now he's going to change the play. Look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
It's complete over to Brandon Cooks.
Good job that time by the offense. They pick up a first down inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll see if they can punch it in and get 7 points.
Breeze completion percentage, 60% on the day. First and goal. And incomplete. What a hit that time.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
The Bengals defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. They'll run it with Mark Ingram. They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You got to do the dirty work, and this offense is doing it right now.
What a drive this has been. Third and goal from the 3. Touchdown in the late stages.
Well, that's really having deep belief in your offensive line. Isn't it? Third and goal, your offensive line just road grades the defense out there to get the touchdown running the football.
And the point after is good.
The Saints now, no doubt, will onside kick it. Everything hinged on them recovering that onside kick, and they failed to do so.
Well, Jim, when you're doing the onside kick, you really got to hope for that perfect bounce of the football. That time it did not happen. That's why they didn't recover.
The Bengals offense doesn't want to do anything to screw this one up at this point, Phil. They've got the lead, and they've got the football late in the game.
Ah, you're such a positive guy, Jim. I like that comment. Go down there and tell them that. Don't screw it up. But what do you do in a situation like this? I always like to try to draw the defense off sides on first down because they're anxious, and you can take advantage of that.
The Saints are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. The line of scrimmage, the 43-yard line.
Second down and 8.
Hill's got it on the handoff.
And the tackle is made at the 35-yard line.
Jim, that's just playing it by the book. You got the lead, and you want to keep the clock moving, so what do? You run the football. When you're in the huddle, as a quarterback in this type of situation, you just tell everybody 2 things. Stay in bounds and put 2 hands on the football.
Takes another handoff.
Going to take it the distance. Taking it all the way home for the touchdown. That touchdown just wrap it up.
Yeah, it sure will, Jim. It's been an exciting game all day, and to score late in the game like this, to put it away, it's time to celebrate a little on the sideline.
Extra point is good. Made right around the 25-yard line.
The Saints offense comes onto the field, and even if they put together a scoring drive, there's not going to be any in the outcome. Now just playing for a little bit of pride and perhaps